Your eyes have never seen the sun. You should know, little baby, that I am the lucky one.
Hi everybody, so this is my 7-week pregnancy update. I'm looking a mess today because I wasn't feeling very good, and I didn't feel like really getting all spruced up or whatever, so I'm sure you guys don't care. Let's see. First, I want to talk about this week's symptoms. I know last week I said that I'd rather talk about the lack thereof because it didn't seem like I had many. Things have kind of picked up a bit, especially in the morning sickness department. I guess it must have started right after I did the video because I remember for 2 days I was just laying on the couch, like these waves of nausea would hit me, and on the second day I actually thought maybe I had a stomach virus, and I know I didn't. I know that was morning sickness because I would feel that way now if I didn't find little tricks to help it. So Jolly Ranchers actually, sorry, my son is climbing on the couch and he's scaring the crap out of me, so if you keep seeing me look over here, it's because he's being a little daredevil right now. But as I was saying, Jolly Ranchers, somebody mentioned that, and it actually really does help. The moment I'm done with a Jolly Rancher, I feel really bad again, but it helps for the time being. What I find actually helps the most is to just hold my breath. I know that's probably not good, but if I, like me going to the bathroom to pee, bathrooms set me off. The thought of them too, but it's mainly the smell. Not that they smell bad. Like I said in my last video, the bathroom doesn't smell bad. It's just the smell of stagnant water. It almost smells like a metallic smell. I can't explain it. I guess you just have to be all in here to get what I'm saying. But I just, when I go to the bathroom, I pee, I just hold my breath the whole time. I mean, I'll breathe out and I will take a breath in, but that's when I feel kind of like I'm gonna gag. And like when I throw something away, I'll hold my breath. When I open up the refrigerator, I'll hold my breath. So I'm finding that actually really helps. It's probably not good for the baby, but yeah, at least I'm not feeling sick, I guess. I don't know. Let's see what else. Oh, this morning I did throw up actually. It's because I was having to go to the grocery store and I went up in the bathroom. I peed and I was trying to get ready and I was just in the bathroom thinking of it, thinking of the grocery store and all the food in it, thinking of the refrigerator and what needs to be cleaned out, and I just, I threw up. So, sorry if it's TMI and if you guys, I hope nobody's eating while watching this, but it was just stomach acid. Like all I had was my vitamins and then like half an apple, so it really wasn't much. But I actually felt better afterward. It felt awful during, but afterward I felt much better. Let's see. Oh, I'm still having lots of vivid dreams. I actually had a dream the other night that I called a supermodel a biatch, and then she tried to kill me. We were like on the run, and then I'm also having dreams like that I'm miscarrying and bleeding like around the 8-week mark. They're kind of creeping me out, but I know I can't look too into them because they're just dreams. I mean, I also had a dream that I was a gator spy, and I know I'm never going to become an alligator spy, so yeah. Let's see. Oh, my boobs. I think they're a little bit sore now. It's so hard to tell. Like, if I didn't know I was pregnant, I probably wouldn't even notice. My son was sleeping with me the other night, and he did like, bam, kicked me right on this one. And this one I feel is a little bit more sore right here, so that might be all it is. When I woke up this morning and I put my arms down, like I felt like they were bigger on the side, but not too much of an increase there. It's just the morning sickness that has really picked up. I also feel like I'm hungover a lot. It gets worse throughout the day. Like the more tired I get, the more hungover I feel. I'm extremely thirsty, and I'm really thirsty immediately when I wake up. But if I drink a lot right when I wake up, I get really nauseous. Like it sits heavy in my stomach. I find the best thing is instead of having water immediately, if I just have like maybe a couple ounces of like ginger ale over ice, that seems to help. I'm really not hungry. And if I am, all I want is cheeseburgers or fried chicken, which is how I was when I was pregnant with my son. So I'm taking that as a good sign, I guess, but I need to start eating better. I did have I guess my first real craving. I craved French toast, and we went to Cracker Barrel and I had French toast. But Cracker Barrel doesn't put cinnamon on their French toast. Like, who doesn't put cinnamon on it? And I really wanted cinnamon French toast with cream cheese and bananas. But I ended up getting French toast. It was like sourdough bread, French toast with whipped cream and cherries. It was still really good. I ate like more than half of it, plus a side of biscuits and gravy. It was really, really good. But before we went out to dinner, I was putting on, I always wear like workout pants because I'm a stay-at-home mom and there's no point of me wearing real pants. But I put on a pair of jeans that I had actually worn a couple weeks before, and they didn't fit. They were like 2-3 inches from buttoning. So I'm extremely bloated. I had to pull out the belly band, which I had to do with my son when I was about, I think I was about 8 or 9 weeks. So it's around the same. I'm just hoping that this is all good signs that baby is growing and everything's good. My appointment is on the 8th. I'm so excited. I'm so nervous. I'm so freaking, I just wanted to be here already. I actually almost called my doctor and said, hey, I'm going out of town next week. Can we do it this week instead? But my husband, he convinced me not to, saying that we already have it planned, we already have it booked, he already scheduled meetings around it, and that the baby will actually be bigger and it might be more exciting. So the fact that he's really confident that the baby's grown and everything's fine made me feel better too. Let's see, I think that's about it for symptoms. I'm kind of emotional too, like I am crying a lot, but it's not like, I'm crying like at movies, or if I read a sad story, or if I just think about my little bubs and hoping everything's okay. But I really think that's about it for symptoms. I don't know if I can think of any more. I made a list, but I'm just trying to sit here and think if I can think any off the top of my head. No, I think that's about it. Oh, yes, there is one more. I'm so sorry. It happened yesterday. It was actually before yesterday, but yesterday was the worst. It felt like I couldn't get enough oxygen. I was breathing in, but then after a few breaths, it was like I had to like just take a deep breath. And I remember having that with my son. And when I had asked the midwife when I was pregnant with him, she said that it was due to the fact that your body needs more oxygen when you're pregnant because it wants to deliver it to the baby, basically in a nutshell. I might be saying this completely wrong, but basically your body wants more oxygen. And she said you're getting plenty. You're actually getting plenty. And taking that deep breath in is actually kind of like hyperventilating. Like if you keep doing it over and over again, and what it's going to do is it's going to decrease your carbon dioxide, I think. I don't know, it's just going to mess it up. So she said don't constantly like to try to get deep breaths. And that's what I was doing yesterday until I read my pregnancy vlog with my son, and then I remembered what she had said. Let's see, I think that's about it. I do want to talk about an experiment I did. I don't know if any of you guys have heard of the hook effect. What the hook effect is it's when your HCG level is so high that it actually kind of confuses a pregnancy test. I had like 100 WANPHO tests, seriously, and I took one before I got into the shower a couple days ago just for fun. I mean, I know that it's not going to tell me that I'm not miscarrying, or that I'm miscarrying or anything. I know it has nothing to do with that. I just took it because I love seeing those two lines. So I took a test, and when I got out of the shower, the line really wasn't dark like I had seen it before. The line was like half the darkness. So I took another one, and it was the same thing. So I was like, huh. So I researched online, and it's something called the hook effect that can happen between, it's usually around 7-8 weeks or higher. It's when your HCG is so high that it, for some reason, it'll actually make a pregnancy test go lighter and lighter and lighter. They said in very rare cases, it'll actually look negative. I didn't have that, but they said that's extremely rare. Usually you'll always get a line, but it's super faint. So they said that if you take your urine and you dilute it with water, sorry, my camera cut out. But they said if you take your urine and you dilute it with water, that it will the line should be darker. So I poured 50% more water into, so it was half pee, half water. Took a test. It was a little bit darker, but not much, the test line. So I poured more water. I had probably about 80 to 90% water and then 10 to 20% urine. The test line was darker than the previous one. So that proved that the hook effect is actually real. So I thought that was really interesting. I will put a picture of what I'm talking about right now. The top one is what I took with the 80 to 90% diluted water or diluted urine, and the bottom one is 100% just pure pee. So I'll insert that now. So as you see, the top one is a lot darker than the bottom one, and I just thought that was kind of funny. I didn't know that having so much HCG in your system could confuse a test like that. So, like, I watch a lot of I didn't know I was pregnant, and a lot of these girls are like, I took a test and it was negative. It makes me wonder if that might be the cause. It might be like the hook effect. Because I never understood how you can take a test when you're, you know, 12 weeks pregnant or 8 months pregnant and it be negative. So, I just thought that was really cool. Anyway, I think that's about it for this week. My appointment, like I said, is on the 8th. I think I've said that like 3 times now. I'm sorry, I'm just really, really excited. And I hope to see you guys back next week. Hopefully I have good news. I might do my video a day early, or I might upload it early next week in case you guys really want to know about my ultrasound. Yeah, I think I'll do that, and so you guys don't have to wait till Friday. Oh, I think I'm gonna be sick again. I need to go eat lunch, so I'm gonna go do that and let you guys go because I know I'm so awkward when I end videos. So thank you guys for all your support. Thank you to my new subscribers. I really appreciate it, and I love you guys, and hopefully I'll see you in my next video. Bye.